to impede the everyday, ordinary citizen's ability to express themselves, which is a fundamental right, I don't know what is.
Well, I mean, look, again, I'm going to say it for everybody that just tuned in. Republicans are being run off the stage. When people start booing them for 2 or 3 minutes straight, politicians leave. So and then the media spins it and says they chased them out. No. Governor Perry, Senator Cornyn, Congressman Doggett, these videos, just Google Cornyn booed, this governor, that governor booed. I mean, pick one. They're all getting booed. Then when they leave, they get basically chased. So the media spins it and says the public, tried to assault them or chased them out. No, as they leave, the people follow them chanting. They're mad. And then the media lies and spins all of this and only reports on it when it's Democrats, tells the Democrats racists are coming to attack you. The Democrats get all puffed up and angry and run out and start beating black people. Ah, you're a black racist. I'm going to beat you. I mean, that shows the crazy level of mind control. I mean, do you gentlemen agree that this is, because we have the memos here, that the Democratic Party and Acorn and others are whipping these Democrats? I mean, I think a lot of these people are well-meaning. I think a lot of these Acorn people and union people really believe that a bunch of racists are coming to confront them at the event. And so when they see a black guy, they have to go ahead and attack him first because that doesn't fit into their false paradigm.
There's a pawns in the chess game. It's the power from above. It's kind of like the Wizard of Oz. You see Obama there, but who's really behind the curtain? It's the same people behind the curtain for George Bush. But the point I want to make here is that these people are being prohibited from their First Amendment rights, and it's driven by the powers that be. I'll give you an example of the spin that occurred the very next night when we had a frenzy of people courting us to speak, all sorts of media outlets. I get CNN calls us up, requests for Ken to speak on Anderson Cooper. I said, well, what type of forum is this? Yeah. They said it was a debate. I said, a debate? What Ken's going to debate somebody? And this is an intern for Anderson Cooper 360. I said, Ken's going to debate somebody. Debate who? He said, we want him to debate Russ Carnahan about health care. I'm like, what does that have to do with Kenneth getting beaten down and getting his rights infringed upon? This is just spin so that they can put Kenneth on CNN and try to make an idiot out of him, which he's not. But he is not a career politician. He doesn't have any horse.
No, that's what I'm saying. And they're also accusing all of us that have our First Amendment. Hey, I don't want to turn my guns in. Hey, I don't want to have cap and trade. I don't want socialized health care. We've read the bill. It's bad. Worse than you can even articulate. It's so bad. And they just go racist. Or they say that we're out at these events blocking their free speech when they're advertised as town halls. I mean, people are mad. And ABC News and a few have reported the truth that these are spontaneous because the first few days they tried to lie. But I think we're winning this fight of getting the truth out. It's just, in closing, gentlemen, as this develops, I want to have you back on. Kenneth Gladney, who got racially attacked for just being out there, and they thought that you were against the Obama takeover, and so they beat you up, and you had to go to the hospital brutally, attacked you. Any closing comments?
Well, I'd just like to say to everyone that I am an American citizen. I was beaten for something that I was paid to do, and that is make an honest dollar. I was making an honest dollar, giving out gas flags, and out of nowhere, someone comes up to me and hits me in my face and attacks me. I don't get that. I don't understand. What's the world? What is the world coming to? That's what I'm trying to find out. What is the world coming to right now when you have to be afraid to go out and make an honest dollar?
Look, they're counting on playing all of us off against each other, and I can't believe you can't go out and sell flags. But, again, these videos are everywhere, people getting attacked. We're going to have more on throughout the week, women being attacked, men being attacked, and these are such self-righteous people. They come running out screaming, you're a racist, trying to stop citizens from getting into public events, getting into grocery stores, getting into libraries, getting into churches. And, I mean, these are political thugs, and it's very, very scary. Anything else, Mr. Brown? Anything else, Mr. Gladney?
Perhaps the SEIU's motto should be, we'll clean your toilets, then we'll beat the hell out of you. Wait, that'd be a nice T-shirt. Why don't you get some of those printed up, Alex? We'll clean your toilets, then we'll beat the hell out of you. We're the SEIU.
We're the purple shirts.
The purple shirts.
Hey, get this. They got a group in Austin that are Obama supporters. You can't make this up. Called the Austin Brown Shirts.
It sounds like an 1890s baseball team.
Yeah, that's what they are. They actually had some in Germany. But I don't even think they historically know what they're doing, but they're out. In fact, Google Austin Brown Shirts for people or Obama's Brown Shirts, and you will get their local chapters in brown shirts. Gentlemen, I'm glad that you made it out of this okay. God bless you. Godspeed in defending the First Amendment. We'll talk to you again soon.
Thank you for having us.
You bet. Folks, this is a big deal because the people are angry and upset about what's happening. All the polls show we don't want cap and trade. We don't want government health care. We'll be right back.
Everything we said came true. Everything we've done's been right.
Now, look, I can't play all the other newscasts in the time we have because I want to come back and take at least 30 minutes of calls here in the last half hour of the show, your response to all the things that are happening. Toll-free number to join us is 888-201-2244, 888-201-2244. Or if you're listening to us on our flagship, News Radio 590 KLBJ here in Austin, you can call in Central Texas. Well, I guess you can hear us from Oklahoma down to Mexico on 590. It's 512-646-1776. Now, look, what you just heard is pure un-American, anti-freedom evil. It's all color of law fraud. And we saw those TV newscasts out of Vermont, of all places. Great state. Out of Florida, out of Illinois, out of California, where the police are the political officers, the Commissariat, or the Gestapo, in German terms. And did you hear him? We're going to keep this campaign focused on issues. We're going to decide what you can talk about. We're going to remind you as your friendly big brother. Now, of course, if I say that Barack Obama is from the planet Pluto and chops children's heads off and drinks their blood, of course, that's hypothetical. It's not true. I'm joking. This is hypothetical. The police can't arrest me for that. Obama has to sue me and get a civil judgment on me. The police aren't judge, jury, and executioner. So they said, we'll decide if you're lying or did you hear misleading? We'll decide if you're, and of course, they're the liars. Introduced all these bills to take your guns. We've read them here on air. Introduced bills, total socialism, take over the health care, aspirin for a heart attack, rationing of care, instant access to your bank accounts, fining, feeing you. It's all in the thing. I've read the bill over and over again on air, subsection by subsection. So they're lying. But see, they're going to decide who can speak. And now we had 3 videos on the front page of YouTube yesterday. 2, I was calm, cool, and collected, talking about how Republicans are being booed off the stage as well, how they want to make Republicans and Democrats fight with each other, and how the people are waking up and calling for Americans to be active and to shatter the left-right paradigm peacefully. Those videos that were in the top 10 on there were taken down. Now, the one where I did a funny 20-minute spoof, just having fun as the Joker, making fun of this Joker Obama poster. And why did I do that? Because somebody in California put Joker paint on the Time magazine cover of Barack Obama and said socialism. And then they started saying this should be illegal. This is wrong. The White House called it dangerous. The LA Times said they should be taken down. And I went, and they called it racist. And I went, wait a minute. People did magazine covers of Bush as the Joker. I posted stuff of him attacking the Statue of Liberty as a vampire. I mean, that's our right as Americans. That's pure Americana to make fun of your leaders. You know, love your country, fear your government. I mean, Teddy Roosevelt said the most patriotic thing to do is criticize government. It's your right, even if you're wrong. Or if you're right, it's your right. Either way. I mean, how is showing him as the Joker, a psychopathic master criminal, which is what he represents, it's who he works for, $23.7 trillion. I mean, the Joker's an imaginary character. That video, though, got left up. They don't care about that. You know, I did it to get people to go to Infowars.com. We made our own versions of Obama fascism, ObamaInfowars.com. They're all over Austin, all over England, all over Ireland, all over Russia, all over Japan, all over San Antonio, all over Houston, all over L.A. You guys have gone wild. This is awesome. I mean, Kurt Nemo's posting the videos up on Infowars.com. And we're having the contest for next week for who can put up the most posters in public places where you're allowed to post flyers. And, videotape it and put it on YouTube, $1,000 contest. But the point is, in San Antonio, they tried We Are Change San Antonio, black folks, Hispanics, whites together. White yuppies and others run over and start grabbing the signs and ripping them down, trying to violate their First Amendment. We're playing some of that. I mean, see, this is the craziness, folks. They believe